Hello folks, Reverend Crystal Cox here from Bringing Back Goddess Church. And I've had some questions lately about how do you work with your angels and why do you want to tell your angels what it is that you want in your life. I mean, what good is it to tell these imaginary beings, okay? Well, first of all, I don't think angels are imaginary. I do believe in angels and spirits and archangels. And I believe that, number one, your intention is important, right? So, whether you're praying, giving affirmations, saying something out loud, thinking a thought in your head. First of all, you're creating that the wheels start to turn for that to happen in your life, okay? So you're stating for this law of attraction, you're telling your own ears, the cells in your own body, what you want, first of all, okay? So when you ask your angels to give me a clear sign and show me which direction I need to go, show me on this job, you can be specific about, give me a clear sign on whether or not I should stay at this job. If I'm meant to be at this job, please show me how to stay here and make this better and allow it and be, more tolerant and more happy and joyful in this job. If I'm not meant to be in this job, please show me the way out. Open a door for me, show me a sign. And this is the same thing for relationships. Now this can be with a spouse, a partner, with family members. I'm sorry folks, but just because somebody's blood doesn't mean that you have to keep them in your life. Okay? If someone is not treating you right, remove them from your life. Okay? You ask your angels for help on this too. Say, if I'm meant to have this person in my life, show me how to have a healthier relationship with them. Show me how to talk to them. Show me what to do. Give me signs and guidance. If I'm not meant to have this person in my life, show me the way out. Show me how to cut the cords. Okay? When you're praying to the Great Spirit, Mother God, Goddess, God, you are giving an intention too. You're saying, this is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I'm calling for in my life. Okay, and you're asking for spiritual help. It is said that the spirit, angels, guides, God, Goddess cannot help you of free will. Even if they see you fumbling around, they can't help you unless you ask for help. So ask for help of what you specifically want. Okay? And your thoughts create your reality. So whatever you're thinking about, you're creating that in your life. And sometimes it's so hard to think positive. And if you're going through a breakup or you feel lonely or whatever's going on in your life, you might tend to think about that or think about bad things at work or lament about different things you've had going on with family or friends or coworkers. And then you create an emotion with that and then you create more of that. So if there's any way at all to set aside some time to try to think positive. Think about what you want instead of the way things are. So, imagining yourself, I know it's hard to do of life being different when you have to deal with these things every day. But just try, okay? Try to picture yourself in the life that you want and try to get more law of attraction. It might be, baby steps at first, but anything you can do to start creating a vibration of a law of attraction. If you're thinking negative all the time, saying negative things all the time, even if, you're trying to lose weight or get healthy or whatever, if you're still complaining about the things that are bad instead of that one tiny thing that might be good, then you're creating more of the bad, okay? And so many folks that ask me about working with angels, I just really, I name angels by name. That's just for me personally. But I also ask all available angels and archangels of the most benevolent of results to help me on a certain issue. And I sit down, with the highest of best intentions for all involved, but really asking for clear direction on particular things in my life. And sometimes, I know this sounds like dire straits, but sometimes it takes years to move through something, and we just have to be patient with ourselves and gentle on ourselves and don't kick our own butt in our heads being like negative about ourselves and putting ourselves down. Okay, we just have to keep being positive best we can. And yeah, we're going to falter and we're going to lay around and we're going to have a pity party and we're going to get down, but we just have to keep trying to do better the next day, making small changes. It only takes, I don't think someone said like a few days. It's a short amount of time to change a habit, okay? So fake it till you make it. Act a certain way until you can be that certain way. Okay, and ask your angels to help you. I love working with angel energy. I've studied a lot on it, but I've also done it my whole life. And when I was really young, I did it and I just didn't really realize it. I prayed to God and I prayed in Jesus' name, and later I prayed to the Great Spirit and I prayed to Mother God, and I talked to different spirits and learning about my own spirit guides. And then it just dawned on me that I had energies or entities around me that were good, and I started learning more and more about angels. And I really like working with angels, and for me, I feel like I am doing that. Wherever your personal spiritual belief feels good about it, the point is prayer and intention and talking to spirit, number one, lets your own mind, your own body, your own cells know what you want and start creating the law of attraction. Anyway, God has blessed you all.